Hello everybody, welcome back to Fenton Central. And the last video I alluded to the fact that I had to move out of this loft for a while, which is certainly true. Another reason there's been such a delay in me doing anything is that about 2 years ago my brother was diagnosed with motor neuron disease, and he actually passed away in November last year now. It was all quite a shock because we're back in 1998. My mum died of it as well, and I didn't really think much of it after that. Apparently it's 10% hereditary. Didn't think it would affect us, but it clearly has, and I was advised that with it being within the family, I've probably got a 50% chance of developing it. My brother was only 18 months older than I am, so it's been weighing heavy, shall we say, and I've just not been able to do anything with. But I've come out the other side, and I'm just going to go for it now. I'm not going to let it rule me as much as possible, as much as I can. Try and forget about it. Life's too short. I know there's people that've got a lot worse problems than I have. But just try and work through it, guys. Just enjoy your life as much as you can. Not always possible, but there's a lot of pettiness out there, and I just haven't got time for it anymore. So I've just whipped these boards back into shape. It looks a bit rough at the moment, but it will be okay once I get going. Anyway, back to the railway. As mentioned, I got this part in last time. I can't remember if I did this little bit. I'm just trying to get this where the walls are going to be, the parapets and side walls, etc. on there. I put this piece in here and joined it up, and I'm starting to put the tracks in across there. Also, if you remember, I advised that all the sidings would be down there. Well, I think I've put them all in now. There are 2 sidings for the coaches there. That's probably going to be a shed, and another one along this corner here. And then there are 4 sidings there for a small goods yard. I'm thinking of putting the coal yard over there. Probably this line here will have some sort of goods shed on it, a small one. Probably that will be storage on the outside, and possibly a crane somewhere here with possibly a little platform or something there. I'm not really too sure about that. You'll notice I've had a bit of a clean up. This is extremely clean for me. I did it really just so you can see a little bit better, because on the last video there was stuff all over the place. I still need to. I may have put another point in there, but I've not got around to that yet. But we've got 4 in here, so there'll be a platform there, there'll be another platform there. I also managed to get this little one here, which I think I'll probably use for DMUs or 2 and 3 coach trains. That does come off the line there, which is essentially for all the sidings, but I thought that was a good place to do it. I was going to try and put it over there, but it's just a bit too tight, so I think it'll look better there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's going to be another platform, so there'll be 6 platforms here. As you can see, I've mentioned before, I've reused everything that I can, all the old track. A lot of it's still got ballast on the underneath, so the light's not great here. Some BR coaches I've got when I decide to run BR. Obviously most of my stock, although BR is catching up, is LNER and LMS. Fiddly is just full of junk at the moment. There was nowhere else to put it. But you can see around here, I've got a piece of track to put in there. I forgot about that one because it was under all rubbish. That's just the exit from the fiddly yard. This is where I realigned I think the bridge originally went quite a lot further over there, but I've pulled it back this way a bit and redone it. And this is the lead into the through station. It's all been relayed. There'll be a platform there and a platform there, so there'll be 4 platforms. This is a run around just like a goods loop, and I've put just a kickback siding in there. Perhaps I can put a DMU or this one here, or a small coal train or something. Goods can just pull into the sidings. That's as far as I've got at the moment, so it's really just a quick update. One thing I'm not sure about is how to hide what to put it here. Really, I'm thinking of like factories, things like that, so that this goes behind, so you can't see it all the way down. Possibly up at this end have some factories here or something, but I'm not sure how to, whether just put a tall factory there and assume it goes behind them, or put something over the top, maybe some piping or something. And obviously just in that little bit at the other side of that bridge there, I'd probably have to have the same sort of thing there, possibly connecting up with a walkway or something. Just be interested in your opinions on that, because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there. Everything else, obviously this is going to be the entrance to this small goods area, assuming that there's a larger one elsewhere, because obviously it would be far too small for a station with 6 platforms, assuming it's off site somewhere. I was going to put one in, but I'm not going to do it too complicated. It'll just take too long. I want to enjoy running trains, playing trains, whatever you want to call it. I just enjoy watching them go around, which is why I've double looped it, so it's obviously over, so it does 2 circuits essentially. And I think I mentioned I was going to put in a return loop from somewhere here, but I think what I'll do is I'll put it on the next board here, just so that there's not as many lines coming over this. We've already got probably there's going to be 6 lines coming through all there, so I think I'll put it down here. I'm just making way for the next board. Some of the missus's clothes are there. So that's about it for now. It's quite a quick update, just to show you that I'm still here and I'm making as much project as a process, or rather, sorry, as I can. I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the DCC connected up using a DigiKeys. I think it's the DR5000. So I'm going to wire all this up from here all through into the sidings and into this station here, and test it all. And if it all works out, and once I get it all running, I might start to do the track, get it painted, weathered, get it ballasted, because that's one job that I'm going to do as soon as I can, really. I might even start putting retaining walls and what have you in here, as I can't really go much further at the moment down there, because there's still a lot of stuff in this loft. We're having alterations and things done here. Some of the stock boxes down there, I've got so much stuff, it's ridiculous. Don't know if I've mentioned my father gave up about 18 months ago, and he has more stuff than I do. So I've got all his locos, all his rolling stock. He probably had, I don't know, 60 engines, 100 coaches and about 200 goods wagons, so it's just ridiculous. But there you go. Better to have more than not enough, that's what I say. I'll probably let some of it go eventually. But that's where we are at the moment. Thanks for joining me, and I hope I'll pop another update up in another month or so, and I hope you'll come and have a look. So that's it for now. Bye.